start off any service, you want to make sure that your hands as well as your client's hands are properly sanitized, and I've already pushed back the cuticle and prepped her nail. I've also applied an artificial tip. Now I'm going to grab my e-file and I'm going to smooth down the edge where the tip meets the natural nail plate, and then I'm going to prep the nail for acrylic application. To do this, you just take the sanding band that you're using and you lightly buff the top of the artificial nail. For our base color today, we're going to be using white wine from the Color Blend collection. Now to do our cutouts, I'm going to be using an X-Acto knife, and I've dulled down the edge because I don't want to have any accidents and hurt my client. An easy way to dull down your craft knife is by running it over an emery board. The bead that I'm going to be applying is going to cover the entire nail plate. Before it dries completely, I want to use my craft knife to cut out the squares that I'm going to be adding different colors to. You want to try to work quickly when you're doing this. When applying your bead, you want to make sure that you are using a wet bead. This is going to give you more playtime to cut out your shapes. When cutting out your empty spaces, you want to try to remove as much acrylic as you can, but it's okay. If you don't get all of the acrylic with your craft knife, you can go in with your e-file and straighten up the edges and clean out any excess acrylic. So now I'm going to grab a very small bit and I'm going to use this to remove any excess acrylic. Now I don't want to drill all the way down to the nail plate, I just need it lower than the white because our colored powder is going to show over it. So now that we're done with that step, we're going to move on to our colors. Today I'm going to be using Bright Lights from Glam & Glit from the ColourPop collection. I'm also going to be using Ravish Me from the Naked Color Acrylic collection. And my last color is going to be Sarah from the Color Acrylic collection. When applying your colored beads into your cutouts, it's okay if you go over the white. Once we file everything down, that crisp line is going to come through. So now we're going to wait for those to dry before we start with our filing. So now that all our colors are dry, I'm going to go in with my hand file and I'm going to shape up the free edge. Now I'm going to grab my e-file and I'm going to smooth out the top of the nail. In this step, you'll be able to see your blocks come through. After you're done with your e-file, you can go ahead and grab your hand file and start your finish filing. To finish off this design, I'm going to be adding line work using black to black. So now that I'm done with my line work, I'm going to go in with my favorite Kiara Sky. It's their non-wipe top coat. I'm going to apply this to the entire nail and then she's going to cure for 60 seconds. To finish off this nail, I'm going to grab Nourish Oil and we're going to apply that to the cuticle. And there you have it, guys, your own little work of art that you can admire whenever you want. What colors would you use with this technique? Leave it down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I will see you next time. Bye!